Good Thursday afternoon. I am back with you. Oh, this is gonna mess me up. All that lighting changes. Maybe I should turn that light off. How are you guys? I feel like it's been forever, but it's just been since Sunday. Let me invite some friends. Invite you. Come see me. Come see me. There you are. Hey. So, it's cold outside, and I love chili or soups, hot soups, on cold days. So I'm gonna make some chili, and I'm gonna show you. Hey, Brittany. I'm gonna show you. I'm so excited about your sale, and I need to come in right now and use the coupon that I have, use the bucks that I have in there, and get like all the things. I have a speaking engagement coming up, and I need a new outfit. So coming to you, Brittany. Brittany owns the Exchange boutique in Murfreesboro, and it's amazing, and she has some really big sales going on. What is it? Comment, what is your sale? You've got buy one, get one 50% off, and then you've got a deals and steals rack, right? And that's 50% off too, right? Yes? So anyway, I am going to, hey Mom, I'm going to show you a super simple recipe, hey Lexi, that I make for my chili. And this is like, I call it a taco chili, or I don't know what it is. Yes, BOGO 50, and if, yes girl, that, I mean, you can't beat that. For brand new stuff and gently used, or what is it called? Pre-loved. I love that, pre-loved. Hey Jessica. So right now I'm waiting. I've got my chicken. I'm making, this is how I do this, okay? Are y'all ready for this? Comment I'm ready if you're ready to hear this recipe. It's super easy. Multitasking, that is the thing right there. You doing your finances? Pre-loved, that's right, I love it. So I've got my cast iron skillet, which I absolutely love cooking things in, because every time you cook something new in it, it gets like those flavors added, and it's just fantastic. So I put 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the pan. And while my oven is preheating to 425, I'm cooking my chicken. And can you see this? I can't, there's comments on the front, but I hope maybe you can see this. I just put the seasoning on top of all the chicken, because after, this is the great thing about a cast iron skillet, saying goodbye to all of our money. I feel you there. So after, the thing about the cast iron skillet is that it can go in the oven. So after this, the oven's preheated, and it usually takes, about 15 minutes. This chicken has been on here cooking. Hey, Dwayne. Cooking in here for about 15 minutes. Then I put it in the oven for like 20, 25-ish minutes. It really depends on how big my chickens are that are in there. And I cook it in the oven, and while I'm cooking in the oven, I make my chili base. So as soon as my oven beeps at me and tells me it's ready, I'm gonna put my chicken in there. So let's hope that it's really fast. So, hey Chris, thanks for joining us. So comment, what is your favorite way to make chili? Do you make it with beans? Do you make it without beans? Do you make your own spices? Do you use a pre-spice, like a pre-mixed spice? Tell me, comment below and tell me, what is your favorite way to make chili? I love new recipes, so I would love to hear. I'm having a let's make my hair do its own natural thing and use no heat day, and I gotta turn that off. That is bugging me. Is that bugging y'all? All right, is that better? Oh, it's better for me. Man, that was bright. So I'm trying not to use heat on my hair, and so it'll grow. And so then we get frizz. That's what we get. That's all right. All right, so yeah, I'm not seeing any. Tell me how you make your chili. I want to see. So I'm gonna open some of these cans up. The great thing about knowing like the basics of cooking is that I can really bring and get whatever. Oh, thanks, Lexi. Thanks, Dwayne. I can use whatever I want as ingredients and make a good chili. So that's the awesome part. And because this is going to be a taco chili, it's got taco seasoning in it. There's my timer. So I'm going to take my cast iron skillet. It's heavy, fit in here. And, ooh, there was grease on that. Put it on, ooh, stanky. Put it on there for 20, we'll do 20 minutes and see what that looks like. Ooh, okay, my mother-in-law makes my favorite chili or secret recipe ingredients is Dr. Pepper. What? I mean, that sounds delicious. I guess it would give you the sweetness of it. Let's see, Jessica says, vegetarian burger meat. All right, with pinto beans, green chilies, onions, peppers, diced tomatoes with my own spices. All right, I like that. Hey, Jamie, comment below and tell me what, we're talking about chili. What is your favorite way to make chili? So, because I do this with taco seasoning, I actually use my own taco seasoning, but depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes I add more. So I use McCormick taco seasoning. Easy peasy. And then if I want more flavor, I'll add cumin, because cumin gives you that like chili flavor, and it's delicious. So I have black beans and red kidney beans and diced tomatoes and tomato sauce and 1 can of corn. And I will probably, I don't know how many I have, but I will probably cut some bell peppers and put it in here as well. And I cut them small, so the kids like they know that they're in there, but they're not big enough that they're gonna get a big bite of it and tell me they don't like it, because that's a lie. We all know that ain't true. So, what have you guys been up to today? Are you all back at it, back to work, kids back to school now that it's the new year? Did you make New Year's resolutions? I talked about New Year's resolutions on my live. Hey, Melissa. I talked about resolutions on my live on Sunday. I know some of you were there looking at that. So is everybody back to school? I don't know when school starts because we're homeschooled. Ours is all different. It's all different than anybody else's. All right, I got my corn here. So what I do is I honestly just eyeball this usually. So I shake my beans because of the stuff that's on the bottom just gets all of the stuff all together. So I shake my beans before I open them. Ooh, did y'all see that? That done popped right up. So I have a can of kidney beans, a can of black beans, and I love tomatoes, so I always, hey Robin! I always add more tomatoes than people may like, but I love them. And because we're adding so much chicken, it makes it worth it. Hey Robin and Melissa, tell me, what is your favorite way to make chili? What's your favorite way to make chili? I'm making a chicken taco chili, or I guess people might call it a taco soup. I'm not sure. Hey Sue, I'm gonna see you soon, girlfriend. We go back on Tuesday. Okay, good. Oh, you're coming over for chili. Bring my oil if you're coming over for chili. I'll give you chili. Faux show. I am out. It's awfully quiet over there. Yes, it is. Hey, Liz. Hey, girlfriend. Carter is in the living room, supposed to be doing laundry, but it's more of a mess than when it started. And the girls are upstairs resting, and Noah is in his room. Not sure what he's doing. Maybe playing his drums, maybe watching videos. He likes to watch videos of other people doing things, like learning how to do stuff, especially on Minecraft. He loves watching Minecraft videos. So I just put in a can of corn. I put in 2 cans of tomatoes and 1 can of black beans and 1 can of red kidney beans. Mom, comment below, tell me how your favorite way to make chili is. I'm making a taco chili today. And then tomato sauce. These are 8-ounce cans, but you can buy, I think it's 15-ounce cans. I put 2 of those in there. Again, because I've got so much chicken that is coming in here. Hey, Crystal, girl, I haven't seen you on here forever. Hey. Oh, I make my beans in Instapot, then add them to it. Yeah, that definitely cuts down. When you soak your beans or use them, cook them from bag, it definitely cuts down on the gas. The gaseous pressure that comes. So, I'm going to turn this on. Stir it around a little bit. Hey, Crystal, tell me, hey, oh, how do you say that? Sovia. Sovia. I'm gonna go with that. That sounds beautiful. I know you are a new friend. So if you just jumped on, comment below what is your favorite way to make chili. Today I'm making a taco chili and it's delicious. I've got chicken in the oven. And here's an awesome tip that I love. Oh, okay, that's good, Crystal. Sabbaticals from social media are amazing and I've always love it when I can actually do it. It's great. So when you want to shred chicken, huge tip, you get out your KitchenAid mixers. Anybody have a KitchenAid mixer? Comment below. I do. If you got a KitchenAid mixer, or if you use a hand mixer, I bet you could use a hand mixer as well. I put my cooked chicken in the bowl and shred it up that way, and it is super easy and super fast. And then I've got perfectly shredded chicken and I didn't have to do the whole fork thing, which always takes forever and I hate doing it, but it's the way I did it before. Number 1, before I learned this trick, but number 2, before I even had a KitchenAid. So let me get that out. Oh my goodness, they're so heavy. I have mine underneath the cabinet. Oh, it's loud. Yes, it is the absolute best way to shred chicken. It super is. So if you made resolutions for this year, like vanilla, villa like vanilla, Sovilla, yes? Sovilla? I like Sovilla. It makes it like Sovilla. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay. I've got my KitchenAid there. So if you did anybody make any resolutions or set goals, or do you have dreams? I've seen lots of people on my feed talking about their goals and their resolutions and the things that they are praying about over their lives and their families. That's what I did. I've stopped making resolutions a lot of years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And now I just pray things over my life for the new year, instead of making a resolution that I know that I won't keep, because that's how it works. Usually, I know that I was talking to my mom, said that there's a statistic that says that resolutions don't work. And like I talked about on Sunday, I believe that the reason that resolutions don't work is because a lot of people will say that they are going to start this thing for the new year, but in reality, they haven't done the base, like the prep work to make that a reality. Hey, Angela. Oh, what did I just do there? Hey. They haven't done laid the foundation to make the resolution work, so it doesn't. I don't measure seasonings or spices. I don't, so I just dump it in here. I don't know how much to tell you. I just eyeball it. And again, we've got a lot of chicken coming in here. This thing is mostly chicken with some beans. It's delicious. I always do black beans, red beans, and white beans. Oh yeah, I forget about white beans. Sometimes no meat, sometimes with stew meat, the way my grandmother does it and taught me. Oh yes. Ooh, let's see. I hate this word. Okay, how do you guys say that? Worcestershire. I don't know. Brown sugar, canned tomatoes, tomato sauce, cumin, chili powder, and a dash of hot sauce. Oh yeah, I don't measure either, girlfriend. So it tastes different every time. Exactly. It tastes different every time. I don't do resolutions. I pray for a word of the year from the Lord. I have got to do this. I've heard so many people that have a word for this year, and I did that, like, what is Facebook, that Facebook game, like, what is your word for the year? And it was change, and I'm like, that's good, but I want something that I can pray over. So I need to just, like, take a moment and pray and ask the Lord, like, what is my word for this year? What does he want me to be praying about for this year? I just need to spend time and do it, and I haven't, because I just have forgotten. This year, he's told me to obey. Should be a fun year. Oh, it's always fun when you've got to obey. It's always fun. So, yes, I need to pray about that. So, comment below. Do any of you have a word for this year? What is your word for this year? Hey, Ashley. Oh, man. Obey. That's like when, you pray for patience, like the Lord gives you. Hey, Jennifer. The Lord gives you ways that you could practice that patience. It's amazing. It's amazing. So yes, when you are, your word is obey. Yes. All right. Anybody else? Comment below. What is your word for the year? Does anybody else have a word or a resolution or a goal or something that you're working toward this year? My goal this year is getting my health on track. Over the years, I've been getting a lot more symptoms, and I have just really kind of chalked it up to getting older. But I'm not. Why is my nose itching, y'all? I'm in my low 30s. I'm 32. 32 and 3/4. Hey, Elizabeth. And so I shouldn't be having all these things. But please stop. I need you to go do your laundry. Thank you. I'm having a lot of symptoms that correlate with thyroid issues, and we've got a history of that in our family. So I'm just praying health and wellness over my body, and I'm trying to do all the things that I can to use whole foods and just treating my body well, evaluating all the signs and symptoms that are going on right now, and see what I can do before I go and get testing done. I'm trying to do everything that I can, and one of the things that I'm going to be... Stop. Please go do the laundry. I need you just to stop tapping, please. One of the things that I'm working on more... Hey, Brent. I just saw the video of Amanda singing. Joy posted it. Amanda was singing, I can't remember what Christmas song it was, but fantastic. And you're sitting over there just like, oh, Amanda, I love it. Is using CBD oil. Has anybody heard of CBD oil? Comment down below. Yes, I have. If you've heard of CBD oil, it is an awesome thing. And I'll put a link in the comments after this so you can go check it out or Google it. But it's an awesome wellness drug, and so it's not a drug, wellness oil, and I'm going to be, there's some hearts. You know what that is? I'm going to be taking it very regularly and journaling a lot of my symptoms before and during so that I can see just really... Oh, awesome. That's great. I can just see marked change. I've used CBD oil for, I don't know, several years. Mom, how long have I used it? I've used it for several years, and it's always been amazing, but I haven't found a constant source that I can easily get it. But my mom sells HempWorks, and so I have gotten underneath her, and I'm not selling it yet, but I'm going to be using it and just seeing like what all is this doing for my body. And I've heard so many stories of it, how it's helped with thyroid. So I really just want to give it everything. And so this year is my year to fix my health and do all the things. Hey, Angel. to do all the things that I can as naturally as possible, because that's really, I'm the biggest part of that. And if any of you know my story, you know just how sensitive my body is to medicine. So I really try to do everything I can not to use it. Now, I'm not saying that medicine's bad. I'm just saying that my body is so sensitive. I just try to do things holistically as possible. And CBD is just, it's amazing. Amazing. So, yeah. All right, I saw a comment on here. Ashley, love words of the year. Me too. Mine is improvement, not perfection in every area of my life. I love that. I saw a quote that says, progress over perfection. So as long as you're moving forward is emotion. Okay, it's going that way, and none of us are perfect, right? None of us are going to be perfected until we're in heaven. Hallelujah, right? So I love that you are not putting that on yourself, like everything has to be the right way, because truth is, especially with kids, it's not going to be. And that's okay. That's okay. So I love that you have that. Crystal, my sister-in-law was diagnosed with Lyme's and uses CBD and says it's helped her so much. Oh yes, there are so many things that CBD helps with, and it's kind of like it goes into your system and kind of feels out all the things that are wrong with you and attacks those things. Hey Kara, attacks is a strong word, but it like goes after those things and starts healing them, and it's amazing. My husband's dad uses it for his arthritis too. It is a wonderful thing for inflammation. I've used it so many times for inflammation. My kids use it, like we use it for all the things. CBD is amazing. Totally healing my thyroid naturally as well. Awesome, Sevilla. I would love any tips or tricks that you have, because I want to fix this, and I know that God is going to help me with this, and He's putting all of the people that I need in my path, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be better, because it hasn't been. Oh, speaking of CBD, there is another flower farm here in Murfreesboro that grows the hemp and makes CBD oil. They started this year, Twin Rose Farm. That's awesome. I love it. I can't remember what it is, but it is passed now that CBD is legal in all states. Hallelujah. So there's no more like red tape and like secrecy, and it's awesome. It's legal. It's amazing. So, what was I saying? Oh, I got thrown off. Sorry, Kara. What was I saying? Somebody comment below. What was I talking about before I was reading Kara's comment? I saw CBD and I was like, ooh. I don't know. Oh, I have been writing down and journaling and being aware of all of my things. I've done several self-assessment tests that I've been reading and researching a lot, and there's this one in the book, and it was talking about just all the things that you're deficient in, but it's a list of symptoms, and you go through the list and then you mark, yes, I've got it, or, no, I haven't in the last month. And I have a lot of the symptoms, and a lot. And so knowing those, I'm aware of them now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I am. I do have, achy joints, or my extremities are most of the time cold. I'm very sensitive to cold. I've got lots of allergies that have to do with seasons, and I mean, there's just so much. There's so many things. Like as I'm standing here right now, my knees are hurting and my lower back is just like throbbing, and I'm too young to have those things. But those joint pains, those are a thyroid thing, and that really sucks. The bloating, and y'all, there's just so many things that I've just been used to. I've just gotten used to it as like, oh, this is the way I am. But it's not. I hate that I'm like that, because we shouldn't just be used to the sickness, be used to the symptoms. So I'm being very aware of everything, and this year is the year for health. All right, y'all, we have 2 minutes left on this chicken. 2 minutes. Oh, I just fogged up my glasses. Y'all do that? I love it. I just got a message. 1 minute. I'm excited. It makes such a mess when I put the chicken in here with all the juices. So I'm not gonna put the juice in there at the time that I do this because it's just gonna make a mess everywhere, and I don't want y'all to see all messy. But I have had. Can you see that this is red? I don't know if you can. I'm having some sort of allergic reaction to something that I don't know. Anybody else have allergies out there? Comment below if you have allergies. About 2 years ago, I had my lips got really, really swollen and stuff, and I had to go to the doctor. I went to the allergist, and I just did all the things, and then I went on a, it kind of was a detox, but not really, and just getting rid of all the things that are yucky in my diet to see, like, what am I actually allergic to, and, oh, there it is. That's it. All right. This is heavy. Everybody stand back. Stand back. This has got hot chicken. Ooh, that looks good, y'all. All right. So my daughter was, let me see if I can find this. Hold on. My daughter was making her own lunch today. She will be 3 on Tuesday. So she's 2 right now, but she is almost 3. And she has seen us all use the toaster oven, but she, of course, doesn't understand the concept of it. And comment if you have kids and if they've ever done anything like this. But she was helping make her own lunch, fresh, and she's seen everybody else use the toaster oven, but of course she doesn't know how. And so she actually put her plate in the toaster oven. Yep, that's trash now. We don't have many of these small old plates, but this was one, and now we've got one less. Anybody else melt your plates? I remember one time my grandmother, we were at her house in Alabama, and she put this thing, like the splatter guard in the microwave. She put it in the microwave, and it splattered everywhere. Her stuff did. And hey, Ashley. It melted all her entire thing. It was pretty funny but sad because her meal was ruined, and she was very particular about the things that she ate, and so that sucked for her. But anybody else melt any plastic in your house? So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking all the chicken out of that pan and putting it into my KitchenAid blender, and y'all are going to see just how easy and amazing this is. Woo! To shred yo chicken. Shred yo chicken. And then I do usually use the juice from this because it's delicious, juicy juice. It's so good. So, there it is. Whole chickens. You can see these are skin. Hey, Amy! I miss you, girlfriend. I know I just saw you at Walgreens, but that was like a in and out type thing. So I put the thing on there. My phone is charging, so I really can't turn this down and show you. Let me see, maybe if I can. Boo, 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 boo. All right, anybody that's just joined on here, comment below. What is your favorite way to make chili? I'm looking for new ways. Oop, I don't know if y'all be able to see. That's all right. Oh, I'm getting a steam facial here. So I usually will take a paper towel and cover this because I don't want it to splatter. All right, so here we go. Kara, I am making a taco chili, and this is chicken that I first cooked on the stove in the cast iron skillet, and then I put in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. So it's about 30-35 minutes of cooking on it, but it's still super tender and juicy. It doesn't dry it out. And now I'm shredding it to put it in the chili. yeah. This is the easiest way to shred chicken. If you've never shredded chicken this way and you didn't know about it, do it and let me know how it turns out for you, because, oh, look at that. This is the way to shred your chicken. All right, they've still got some chunks in there. You gotta be careful though, because you don't want to over shred it. I don't know if that's actually a word, but that's it. You've never heard of taco chili? Girlfriend, where you been? We love it. It's kind of, instead of using normal taco seasonings, we use, I use taco, hey Adrian. I use, what do I use? I use taco seasoning. I use McCormick's taco seasoning instead of normal taco, instead of normal chicken. Oh my gosh, y'all. Chili seasoning. Good grief. So now that we've got this beautiful shredded chicken, y'all see that? Ooh, how long did that take? Like 30 seconds? I don't know. Maybe a minute. We're gonna pour it in here. I'm gonna be very careful because this chili is now hot. Yep. So now this chili is pretty much all chicken. That's why I always just eyeball what seasonings I put in before, because I know that there's gonna be so much chicken in here. Who just popped on here? Hey, Dwayne. Y'all comment below, y'all that just came on here. Tell me, what is your favorite way to make chili? What's your recipes? This is a taco chili. So, Kara, you were asking what taco chili. I do black beans and kidney beans and a can of corn, tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, tomato sauce, and chicken. Shredded chicken. And the chicken I make in the cast iron skillet and in the oven. It's super easy and super delicious, and my kids love it. So I know today's Thursday and I did not make crispy chicken, but I don't think this world's gonna fall apart from it. I just don't, but it's cold and I need to warm up from the inside out. That's it. So that's taco chili. Easy peasy. I did it while making a live and talking to all of you wonderful people. Hey, Temple. Hey, Temple, if you're on here, I have, for the past, I don't even know how many years, been singing y'all's version of Psalm 23. And it's just one of my favorite, just like hymns, but singing the Bible. Like, it's just beautiful. So thank you for posting that on YouTube. Is Taylor okay? Hey, is Taylor okay? Can you go check her? Somebody's screaming. Kara, I always put kielbasa sausage in my chili and everyone loves it. That sounds delish. Oh, her hair. We got girl cat bites upstairs. All right, does anybody have any questions for me about this chili or about anything else? I don't know. Hey, Brittany. When are you having that baby, girlfriend? I know that when I saw you this summer, maybe you already had your baby. Maybe you did. Have you had a baby? I was supposed to teach a class tonight, but my students got sick. It's a private class. I teach childbirth education classes, and I'm a birth doula on the side, as well as a speaker, author, and blogger. And they got sick, so they couldn't come. I was super sad. So anyway, do y'all have any questions for me? Any questions before I go see what is going on upstairs and all that yelling? It's not, y'all know me, if with y'all with other kids, you know, like, you know that yell or that cry that is, you have to go, and then you know the difference, and someone's just tormenting them, and they're gonna be okay, but they gotta figure it out, right? Many of y'all are like y'all need to figure it out yourselves. Use your words, right? Use your words and tell the other person. Anybody parent that way? That's how I parent. Because you know what, I feel like it's a good life lesson, is talking out what is going on with the other person instead of someone, parent, coming in to rescue you. If there's always someone in there that you can run to and say, hey, fix this for me, You're never going to learn anything on your own. So conflict resolution is a very valuable tip that your children need to learn early. Yeah, you see that melted plate? I know, I showed them. I showed them. So, all right. Hey, Tina. Girl, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? I see your husband all the time. You can't be the referee all day. Preach. You can't be the referee all day. And there's so many... Oh, no, that's not good. I don't see anything. You can't be the referee all day. And if you try, you will fail. And you will be... Hey, careful. Careful. You will be exhausted. Like this girl. She's exhausted and needs a nap. Say hi, Tay. Ooh, that's really hot. Careful. Yeah, you can't. There's so many parenting things out there. People are, I mean, everybody's different in their parenting. You say, I'm a little bit of both, but then again, mine are both still tiny. That's true. I mean, you have to figure it out for what you are. Like with you know, you have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Like the 4-year-old can understand a little bit more of using words, but the 2-year-old still needs to understand. Just like Hadessa, you know, is almost 3, so she's still technically 2. And she doesn't understand telling someone else. She just screams. So of course, in that case, I have to go in and be the referee in that. But for my older kids, like, they know that they're being ridiculous. They just need to say, hey, I would like you not to touch my blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever toy it is. Or, can you please stop touching me with your foot or whatever. Like, say these things instead of coming down, Mom, he's touching me with my foot. Okay. I can't do anything to stop him from doing that because I can say, stop doing that, but he's going to continue. But if they use their words and tell them, I would prefer you didn't touch me with your foot. Then they get that conflict resolution, and the other person knows, hey, you know what? People don't really like it when you touch them with your foot. Or when my kids come over and drink my drink and put backwash, I will tell them, I don't like it when you drink my drink and put your food back in there because then I have to pour it out and get more. And then they realize, oh, people don't like it when I put food in their water. What's wrong? Oh, is it on backward? Okay. See, she has her shirt on backward. She was whining, but then she just said, I have my shirt on backward. Help. And so I'm helping. It's just amazing. What if everyone in the world used their words for conflict resolution instead of being nasty? What if? Y'all, this world will be a different place. Man, people sure don't like to be touched with their feet. They don't. I used to hate feet. And funny story is that, oh, what'd you get in? I know. What did you get in there, baby? What's in your hair? I used to hate feet. And funny story is that my very first job in high school was at a shoe store. So I had to see people take off their shoes and like help them put their, try on shoes. And oh, it was a stretching and growing experience. Very much so. Very much so. But now I'm fine with it. And I think it's just because kids, I still don't want you to put your feet on me. But, I'm okay with it. She's reaching for my glass. Do you have food in your mouth?
No.
Okay. Yeah. It's crazy. The straw that I have, you can see through. And so I can see when it goes back in there. She hasn't had anything to eat in a while, so she's okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need a nap?
No.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Are you having a bad day? Are you sleepy? Are you going to talk? You say hi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said hi.
Oh, you said hi. You want to say anything else?
No.
No? How old are you going to be on your birthday?
Gigi?
No, how old are you going to be? How many?
Yeah.
No, how many? This many. 3! 3 years old! Yeah. No, that's 2. Oh, there it is. 3! Yay! You're such a big girl. right, y'all. I'm going to go get all the children and tell them that they can eat. I know it's only 4 o'clock, but they haven't eaten much today, and I don't know why. Actually, they have eaten today. What have y'all eaten today? Y'all made bread pizzas, didn't you?
What?
5 times? You ate 5 times? Yeah. They made little bread pizzas, which is just so great. That's another thing that I love because I am always letting them help me in the kitchen. They've learned a lot of cooking techniques themselves. And so today they got bread, they got pizza sauce, cheese and pepperonis, and that's what they were making in the toaster oven. Made their own pizzas. Like, y'all, my kids are 3, 5, 7, and 9. And they made, well, she's almost 3. And she almost made her own, sans the whole melted plate thing. Didn't you? You melted your plate?
Yeah.
I know, it stinks. It's okay. But they made their own meal, which is amazing. So if you teach them early and let them help in the kitchen, they will want to make their own things, and then they're proud of it. And then guess what? You get a free night off of cooking. Ha ha ha. You hungry? You want to eat? Oh, you want to say bye now? Okay.
Bye.
Say, come back on Sunday at 3 p.m.
Come back Sunday.
At 3 p.m.
3.
3 p.m. All right, y'all. I love you. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Bye, guys. Say bye. Wave.
Bye.